late to get this show on the road. Another obligatory live stream. God. Okay, let me turn this down. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in between, this is Jarvis Godden of VAYT. Hopefully, you all can hear me. Welcome back to After Dark, the live show we do every once in a while. Yeah, I hope you all are doing well. See a couple people in the chat. DG says "woke propaganda." I can't do the voice that loud. It's not the best time to record anything. Got Poppily Shine saying hi, Valtoon saying you. Soon they meant yo. Sorry, my ebonics are kind of rusty. Um, yeah, let me just cut straight to the chase. This is the 1,000 subscribers special. We're well over 1,000 now. We're like 1,070 because apparently we went viral on Twitter. If I can find a tweet right here. Um, it was actually a really weird thing actually because we went viral on Twitter. Crap. Okay, I gotta sign in. Yeah, no, what happened was we went viral on Twitter because there was a little bit of controversy about Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur, and so I thought about making a video to address it. I thought it'd be best doing a live stream because, if you didn't realize that the PNG tour was satirical, then I think now is the time to start realizing it because it's not entirely obvious. Okay, password. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I'm signing in Twitter right now, and the password for the PNG Tuber Twitter account is so easy. And I told one of my friends, and they could leak it, and I don't think anyone would believe that was actually it. Man, is nuts, and it's still giving me that stream bitrate warning. That's crazy. Okay, we got some more people. Parappa the Rapper. I think I've seen you in the chat before. Say ahoy. What's up, dog? What's up, man? Um, got probably shine sending some skull emojis. Okay. I'm not gonna lie. The chat is at a sync, so if I say something, I'm not gonna see your reaction to it till much later. Valtunes, Skull, you definitely deserve it. Um, Farrell Scott. I almost said Pharrell. Is that how you say it? Pharrell? Okay, I love Pharrell. He says hi. Well, hello, Pharrell. Love your name. Then we got, what the hell is this? Probably should understand all these fucking emojis. Is that, it's like a Muslim guy? It's like a Muslim guy? We got some Muslim representation on Voyager Arts YT? Oh, dang. Didn't know. Didn't know I could attract anything aside from a Christian true American audience, but hey, you know what? I fuck with that. Um, let me pull this thing up. If it will show Waterfox, it's not showing Waterfox. They're kind of pissing me off. We did not lose Counter Strike. Okay, so this is the PNG Tuber Twitter account. Showing this real quick because I want to get to the viral tweet. Excuse me. It's nice looking up your own videos because you don't have to worry about any copyright nonsense. Yeah, here we go. Okay, Brandon Waters, he tweeted about it. There was another one, dude named Jake Neutron, retweeted it. If I can find it. This one of the original. Okay, I'm gonna try to go down the chain because was a Vormaster co-founder channel who's kind of pointing this out to me. But yeah, it was this whole argument about black representation. I really hate talking about like culture war shit on Twitter because I got in trouble a few years back saying some honestly transphobic kind of hateful stuff. So I try to stay away from that. I mean, I'm a changed man. Okay, I was a young man when I posted that. And now I realize not be so much of an asshole. So now when I see black people in shows, it's always a pleasant surprise because they keeping the black man down. It's something you realize over time. But yeah, no. Yeah, no, Antron Free. Hopefully they're okay with me showing their analyst shit. They said, despite having a rather small fan base for even a Disney TVA show, Moon Girl still has to deal with these anti-woke MFers. Okay, let me pause my Bobby Brown music, playing in my Bluetooth. Yeah, really fulfilling all the black stereotypes. But yeah, no, okay. Here's the thing, and I really did want to address this. So they got all these like screenshots of thumbnails that looked up, I guess, Moon Girl hate, and you have all these anti woke videos. But I hate these two videos, by the way. I was watching these the night that everything blew up, and I was like, I can't stand to watch this. It was just every time it was like something like mildly modern day or current day, like someone used like they them pronouns. He just got so angry, and I'm like, I can't. I was angry because I mean, yeah, he's hateful. He's hateful, and I've seen him on other channels. Dude doesn't know what he's talking about. He kind of talks out of his keister, but it also made me mad because I can't top this. My show is trying to make you know a certain side of the political aisle look asinine. I can't beat this. Nothing is stranger than fiction. And then that's what it was. It was my video, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys. This video, it didn't do well when it came out. This is one of the reasons I stopped doing Moon Girl videos. Aside from the fact that I am in love with the show, this didn't get that many views. And 408 views, that was bad 8 months ago. That was pretty bad. I expected to do more. I didn't put a lot of effort into the thumbnail, but this was a tough one to do a thumbnail because I exhausted all the thumbnail options. But yeah, man, my video got embroiled in this. Voyage Arts YT. Then I have all these people. They're making good points. They're making good points. I'm not mad that they didn't like the video. Okay, so then it got retweeted. And they they did a screen cap of my video, and you can see them like disliking it. I don't wanna.
Garland dip ass Damon that tries to preach messages of
Yeah, no.
integration.
So I'm crying. What the fuck is he having? Maduro's DACL Free Palestine based. Um, and then yeah, then they realized it was satire. There's like a screenshot of the thumbnail. It's crazy, bro. All this stuff you did in the past, it comes back around. It's like I don't know, man. It's crazy, bro. Yeah, this tweet got like 1 million views. No, almost 2 million views. But I gotta ask, bro, where are my royalties? Where are my royalties? You know, I'm asking for 30%. I'm broke. I'm living in a lower end high rise, slumming it in the South Side. I mean, I could use a cut of whatever ad revenue they made. No, I'm just playing. I really don't give a shit. I mean, I already got the monetization shit that's coming in, so would say how much money I made, but I don't make any money. Yeah, sorry, he sounds like Squilliam. People always say this, man. People always say this. Compare me to Squidward or Squilliam. I used to not get it, but then again, I realized I haven't watched SpongeBob in about 15 years because I'm a grown ass man. Anyway, if we can look at the quote tweets, it was like Jake Neutron retweeted this. Um, fuck, I don't know if you can see the quote tweets. Damn. Okay, shit. Well, hold on, Jake Neutron. I don't know. I mean, the dude tweets a lot, so I'm probably not gonna be able to find it. But yeah, no, he retweeted and it sort of took off. So shit, I was pretty happy about that. I was very very happy about that. Then you got all these bullshit political ass. Fuck you. Um, yeah, so he sounds like Squidward. So yeah, no dog, that was a I don't know, that was a crazy day because you could see it in the live analytics. Just shit was popping off. It was absolutely popping off, and I just love to see it. You absolutely love to see it. Yeah, I've rambled enough. Let's take a look at the chat. Hold on, let me see if I can actually pop this shit out. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna pop this shit out, and then bear with me, y'all. Okay, and put it on a window capture. Create now. Hopefully it doesn't. Oh, oh, that's the video capture. All right, sorry, guys. That was my webcam. A bit of a face reveal. But I think it's pretty clear what I look like. Um, window capture. That's what it was. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, you really shouldn't show it. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there we go. I'm black. Yeah, no, of course I'm black. You didn't. I mean, I've shown my face before. I don't know why that's so surprising. Um, there, I've done much more embarrassing stuff online, so whatever, man. Okay. Oh god, we got a lot. DG says, "Hope you go viral again, lol." Well, after that, no, it's funny. It's funny because I should be pissed off about that, and I should be like ranting at OBS. I've been showing my face for a while, so I really can't complain, man. I look like I report to prison tomorrow. That's the main thing. So, look, I don't know. Whatever. What is the PNG tuber's opinion on asexual people, asexuality? He's not the most tolerant guy. I'm not gonna lie. He's definitely not the most tolerant guy. Um, I don't know. It's like every time he has to mention like LGBTQIA, he like whispers. He says like bisexual and stuff like that. He's so afraid to say it. So in actuality, I mean, the funny answer would be that he doesn't like him, but in reality, he's probably just afraid of them, bro. It's crazy. Um, got Poppily Shine and some kissing emojis. Appreciate it. Uh, Farrell Scott said, "I'm one of the quotes." Okay, man, that's cool. I wish I could see the quotes, and I used to be able to see them. I think that's like a mobile thing, and I don't want to set this all over my phone. And Farrell's got the PG tour became woke. I've been woke. Okay, I've been woke. I Here's the thing: when people find your channel for the first time, they aren't really they watch the one video, then they just leave. They leave like a nasty comment, and then after that, they don't say nothing. But if you watch like all the diecast reviews, I've done like hundreds of those. Well, not hundreds, like 150, 60 some. You can tell I'm black because I show my hands all the time. Never show my face in that one. I mean, I show my face every so often. Like mainly back at the beginning of the channel, I used to a lot. I don't now because um, I just don't. It's not like a privacy thing. I just don't like. It's a personal thing, but yeah, no, it's like they don't watch the diecast reviews, so they don't know I'm black. You know, they don't watch the other videos, so you can kind of tell from a voice. You can kind of tell if someone's a brother. Um, but it's all a show, so of course people don't know. So I've been woke, man, in both senses of the word. I think if I met the PNG tuber, I'd probably beat him to a pulp because the guy that's too insecure to show his face. Um, Real Scott, he says read quotes. I don't know how to read the quotes online or on desktop, man. I'm sorry. Said we got Deji. I think that's how you say the name. Sorry, my mic is a little fucked up. You saw I wasn't even wearing the headset. He said, "This was a tweet that got me to your channel, bro. Your shit's hilarious. Please keep doing what you're doing. I appreciate it. Fully intend to. I got 4 or 5 videos ready to go. I shouldn't be live streaming right now. I should be editing. I just wanted to make myself known to the new couple thousand subscribers. Uh, so yeah, there you go. Scott, you're black. Yeah, yeah. It's something I had to deal with for a while. Um, yeah. I don't know. I'm looking behind me. All you can really see is like a Simpsons poster and a dresser that's about to fall over, and some hats. Some hats I never wear. One of which I probably should more. Um, no way. Get DG out of chat. Ban him. What the hell did DG do? What this nigga do? Said ban him. Well, shit, nigga. I don't know what he did. We ain't living. I don't know. This is I don't know. We don't operate on your average justice system. You know. You gotta do something. You know. You gotta do something in my view for me to do something. You know. Then Feral Scott says I haven't watched that much of your videos. A newer fan. Sorry. I mean, it's all good. I don't think a lot of people watch the older videos. Um, God, I'm trying to think right now. The older videos, like which ones would be most interesting to PNG Tour fans? There. I think some of the stuff in 2021 would be interesting, and I've sort of tried to replicate the success of the PNG Tour a couple times. It hasn't really worked out for various reasons, but I think NIG. You might like NIG. That's another satirical show, dog. So there you go. And Feral Scott said, "Have you ever made a video on a show you genuinely dislike?" Oh yeah, all the time. With the PNG tour, a couple I can think of. I don't like Kif. I really do hate that show. I don't do a lot of videos on it because they don't really get views. But it's just it's really painful for me to watch. And when I do that show, I have to do episode reviews because I can't just talk about it because I have nothing to say about it. Um, it would be easier if I had a co-writer. At the moment, I've only co-written one episode, and that wasn't even like direct. But yeah, I don't like Kif. I don't like Haley's on it. Trying to think. I could go back to YouTube Studio and look at what exactly I don't like. It's a lot of stuff that I don't fucking like. These cartoons. The only modern cartoons that I really like consistently watch and keep track of are like Moon Girl and Star Trek Lower Decks. And when it does that season, like all the other like entertainment I watch is like live action. So it's crazy. It's crazy. But yeah, no, that's the answer. Feral Scott. Oh, your profile picture, by the way. I'm glad the SML fans watch my channel because I got back into SML recently and I fucking love it. Um, I don't know. DJ said, "Can't wait for your vid on Haley's on it getting canned because it's totally gonna happen." Feral Scott said, "I think you already did." Yeah. No, I already did a video about that. It did pretty well too. And the whole time I was making, I'm like, this is honestly BS. I'm not gonna make a whole video about talking about something that hasn't actually happened, and then yeah, no, I added that last segment at the end with the Pinch Tuber's brother, just because I have nothing more to say about the show. I can make a ton more videos. There are two more in the works for season 4, but yeah, that's about it. That's about all I can say until it actually gets canceled. Um, and in a way, I'm hoping it's not because people are gonna lose their jobs. But it will be good for views. Um, I think people's jobs are more important. I think Disney screwed over the show, so really me talking about it is good publicity. And if I can entertain people in the process, all right, that's what it's about. Valtoon said, "Have you seen Rise of the TMNT? If so, what is the PNG Tour's opinion on it?" I've not seen Rise of the TMNT. The animation looks good, but nothing else looks appealing about it. Like I love the designs, but storyline, I don't know, Chief. I mean, I'm into the newer version of Turtles, like the Out of the Shadows flick they did back in August of last year. That was pretty sick. I really liked that one. I was watching the other day, and I had a family member come by. He doesn't really watch cartoons. If he does, it's because um, he has kids that watches them. He was like, "What's this?" Because they were playing some hip hop music. They're in like an action sequence, and he seemed pretty pleased with it. He had to have been a fan of the OG Turtles because he was raised around that time. So yeah, no, it's a cross generational thing. It's really not something that should appeal to everybody, but man, I fucking loved it, man. I saw like a bootleg copy of it. Somebody else got it. I didn't get it, just so this video doesn't get taken down. Man, I fucking love that movie. I did like 2 videos talking about why Added Shadows is so awesome. And the Phoenix Doer said, why? Um, TMNT long ass title is one of the worst cartoons of this year. After he'd already complained about Spider Verse and Nimona. So, whatever. I got a decent amount of views, so I don't care. But yeah, no, I haven't seen Rise of TMNT. The Phoenix Doer, I think he would hate it because he would think it has terrible animation and woke messages, and they made April O'Neil black. Yeah, say something about her looking like a DMV employee. So I don't know. Let me stop there. I should do a video about Rise of the TMNT. if I did, it would be further on down the line because I want to do like episodes of the PNG Tuber, like reviewing um all the cartoons from different channels. It'd be I really gotta watch my words here because I know um aside from the fucking grade A under A face reveal, this part will probably be clipped. It would be a pastiche of some videos I saw um, a couple of years ago, and I can't say the name of those videos, and I can't say the name of the channel that uploaded it because I could get in some real trouble if I do. But I want to review some Nickelodeon cartoons in the order that they released. So I mean, you might understand why I'm being so cagey about this, but I could get in some real trouble if I name names. So I'm not gonna name names. I'm shaking right now because I'm afraid that they're gonna find me out and they're gonna take legal action against the show. So if you know, you know. But that's kind of what I want to do. So let me just leave it at that. And DG said, "Yeah, nah. I mean, officially can't. I mean, it's gonna be canceled sooner or later. It's like one day, probably, maybe later this week. I want to do like a live stream where I do like a ranking of the most likely Disney cartoons to get canceled. And I think that no, I see you, DG doing. I know what you're gonna do. You're gonna put it in chat, and then I'm gonna say their name, their name. I'm not gonna address pronouns right now. Okay, look, you tell me your pronouns, I'm gonna respect them. But if I don't want to talk about you, then bro, you're a they them. Okay, so I'm not saying this person's name. Okay, but yeah, and I was gonna say I'm gonna try to rank which Disney cartoons are most likely to get canceled. I think Moon Girl. There's probably like a 70% chance it's done, and it makes me mad. But Disney doesn't promote their shows, and the onus should not be on Marvel to market this because they may own the show. But it's a Disney Channel show through and through. It has all the elements of one. So they did a shitty job with that show. Haley's on it is done. The ratings are bad. Um, the video. This sounds so vain. The videos I make about it are they don't do as well as they used to, which that sounds so fucking petty, but they don't. And I think that shows the fan base is kind of drying up. And even with the other Haley's on it video I did in December last year, it was the views weren't that good on it for a couple of days, and even then it's still below where it should be a couple months later. So I think the online fan base is kind of gone, and that was the only thing that could have saved it. And the TV ratings are pretty abysmal, so I couldn't imagine it much better on Disney Plus. Because if you're a parent that doesn't want to parent and you want to put something on for your kids, put on Bluey. Don't put on Haley's on. That show's it's kind of crap anyway, but I don't think it deserves what happened to it. I think there should have been more care put into promoting it and merchandising it. So yeah. And Valtoon says, "How much can the PNG tuber lift?" Um, fuck, I don't even know how much I can lift. I think the PNG tuber he can probably lift a mouse, like a computer mouse, and that's about it. You ask him to lift like a toaster, and he'll probably give out after like 5 minutes. It's just too difficult for him. He's a skinny man. Um, word I use would be petite, because I remember this chick in school. Uh, she called me petite. She was kind of a predator, so she probably meant it a different way. But the PNG tuber is definitely petite, so probably can't lift that much. There you go. Then DG said, saw some people on TWT or Twitter trying to campaign for Haley's on it to keep going. Bruh, it's a failure. It is a failure. Um, and I mean, I understand them campaigning for it to keep going. I remember um, there was a show on CBS and NBC called Magnum PI, and oh God, what was it? Yeah, Magnum PI was the reboot. Had Jay Hernandez as Magnum. I loved that show, and NBC just got rid of it basically for no reason. And there was a campaign to bring that show back. And so like I'm down if you're gonna like try to bring shows back through like Twitter campaigns. It's a bit silly, kind of like change.org petitions, but man, yeah, no, I mean, for a show like Haley's on, I don't get doing that because it's not that good. But for the fans who like it, I mean, sure, make some noise, try to get Disney to renew it. I mean, Star Trek, I love Star Trek, love Star Trek so much. I would actually turn the camera on and get my fucking Star Trek Blu-rays if they weren't so far away. For those of you who don't know, I'm morbidly obese, so I can't move. I should have said that. It was my bad. But yeah, no, I love Star Trek, but that show, it only got a second life because people spoke up about it. So yeah, shit, man. I say go ahead and do it, but you're right. Haley's on is a failure, but Disney set it up to fail, and I feel that way a lot about a lot of media, like Indy Five, the Marvels. I really like the Marvels, um, but you can tell it wasn't as good as it could have been, because Marvel they ruin everything now. That's a different story. We're not talking about that. We're not talking about that. We're responding to the hate. So let's look at some more hate in the chat. Anyway, Feral Scott said, "What was your favorite video to upload?" If we're talking about the PNG tuber, my favorite video recently was the AI PNG tuber video. That was a lot of fun. That was sort of a coalescence of me needing to upload something, me not being able to finish a script, and me having an audio file from late last year provided to us by Ice Kid, Ice Center Entertainment, long time friend of mine. Um, he's been a massive help with the channel in ways that I cannot even mention. And he had made that recording for me as a joke, and so I used it in an episode because I mean I used to try to ask for permission. That was in the public domain, so whatever. So I just used it, and I love that video, man. I was like, I told somebody if I had to end the Painter Tuber, uh, like tomorrow, if like something happened to me and the show couldn't continue, then that would be the episode I want to end off on, because I love that episode so much. So I don't know if it's my favorite episode, but it was one that I really enjoyed making. Now, in terms of my favorite Voyager Arts video to upload, it would probably be um, NIGXX. If you guys go and check that out, um, I mean, actually, I'm gonna drop a link to it in the chat. Actually, I don't know if I can. I don't think I can go back to the YouTube studio thing. But yeah, no, that episode. If you guys don't know NIG, it's pretty disconnected from everything else. But I wrote that with Warmaster, and that was a lot of fun. I can't even overstate how much fun it was, because it was like a huge multimedia thing. I used like 11 labs and just all this fun stuff, and it was fun working with Warmaster. In the episode, it took a couple months to produce, and there's a segment in there where I filmed myself as Kronvik because I was supposed to be Kronvik, and that was so fun. That was such a fun time um, in my life, and I also put it on Newgrounds too. So that was a fun process. It actually went on Newgrounds before it went on YouTube. So yeah, I have a lot of good memories around that video. That's probably one of the ones I'm most proud of, even though I didn't write the first couple minutes of it. So, but I've said enough about that. But yeah, that was my favorite video of all time to upload. XX, fucking love that one. Uh, so yeah, there you go. And some more. I was just. Oh, here we go. You gotta remember the PNG Tuber production crew. Like Hayden. Yeah, so this PNG Tuber live in Florida. There you go. I'm glad to see you're still alive, man. Glad to hear that all that all that formaldehyde you put in your weed hasn't put you in a coma too long. Yeah, no, I don't think I've discussed this with a couple people before, and I've said this on After Dark before. No, the PNG Tuber, he lives in Georgia. He lives in Hinesville, Georgia. Um, I that's not it's not been stated in the show yet. It is in scripts, but those haven't been produced yet. If you don't know, Hinesville is kind of near Savannah. It's like it's like from New York to actually no, I don't know why I'm giving. It's like it's decently close to Savannah, Georgia. Hinesville. I picked it because it's a mostly black town. But I just like to think that the Peach Tuber lives in like a little white enclave. So he's exposed to nothing but ultra jingoistic, nationalistic, Confederate bullcrap. Because I mean, why else would he act like that? I mean, his dad's an asshole, but why else would he act like that? And I guess that would explain Jadarius too. Why Jadarius is darker than the rest of them? Because it's a black town. So hey, you know what? When you get bored in your marriage and there's nothing but you know dark skinned people around, you gotta get it on with whoever. And that sounds weird. I know it's weird. It's gonna make more sense later on in the show because there's some Jadarius lore that I've yet to expound upon. So that should be a lot of fun. That should be a lot of fun. But yeah, no, the Peach Tuber's not living in Florida. Probably be funnier if he did though, because Florida politics are a very funny thing. Um, Let me stop because I think it's already pretty clear which way I lean politically. Um, yeah. Anyway, I got DG says Haley's Haley's on it. Losing my mind. Haley's on it only has a smidge of potential. So what? So it is what it is if it gets the axe. At the same, no, I need more of my Snow Queen Patricia. I didn't understand most of that, especially the last part. I don't know who who Patricia is. It's about to embarrass one of my friends right there. But yeah, I don't know who Patricia is, but yeah, no, you're right. I was like when Haley's on it first came out. I have a friend who loves talking to me about cartoons, and he was always asking me, Jarvis, you gonna watch Haley's on it? And I told him, yeah, maybe I'll check it out because the promo image I saw, I mean, shit, this could be interesting. You got the Gary Anthony Williams, the art style looks interesting. Then they released a trailer. I was not enthused with the trailer. It had that weird like, what's it called, robotic, blocky animation style. Well, I wasn't the biggest fan of that. That wasn't. I'm really not into animation style. I like the style, like the puppet rig animation style. That's what I like, cause it's gotten to the point now where the animation studios, it's a cost cutting measure, but you got to be creative with it. So that's why I think shows like The Ghost of Mom McGee and Starburst Forces of Evil Season 1, both done by Mercury Filmworks, they overall just look better than some like The Owl House. Because, look, I love The Owl House. I was addicted to Season 1. Um, I, I fell off the show just because personal reasons. But, the animation of Owl House is, in my opinion, objectively worse than Molly McGee and Starburst. So, um, yeah, no. Haley's and I had the same style as the Owl House. I wasn't a big fan. The writing, I saw a bit of the first episode. It's just not. It's painfully unfunny. It's I had to hold my tongue. I was about to say something that would have been clipped and sent to certain people I don't want it being sent to. But it reminds me a lot of like. Let me just go ahead and say it. A lot of the other like animation community on YouTube, they're just not funny, and it's not. They don't try to be funny. They just sort of say things like, I don't do that voice. Like, okay, guys, today we're going to be talking about this all new cartoon, Rock, Paper, Scissors. Now, Nickelodeon doesn't treat their cartoons very well. Here's some examples Sanjay and Craig, Breadwinners, Welcome to the Wayne, which definitely wasn't a ripoff of Gravity Falls. Pause for laugh, insert random meme. But yeah, Rock, Paper, Scissors is about a rock, who's black, a paper, who's a nerd, and scissors, who's totally awesome. And they all just fake. There's like persona they put on, and it's like you want people to be real with you, and I don't know. I guess once you've been doing it for too long, and once you're just doing it for the money, you just go through the motions. But I grew up watching a lot of these people. It's not fun watching them anymore. It's not fun. It's not fun. And so What the fuck was I talking about? Oh yeah. So I know I put on a persona like a character for the PNG tuber, but you gotta like try to be funny. You know, you gotta try to be funny, and I think a lot of people fall flat on that. I say people. This is both men, women, and everybody in between. I'm not talking about any particular people. So before this gets clipped, I just want to make clear that nobody should know what channels I'm talking about. Okay, I already know. Let me stop. Gotta do like Kanye's verse at the end of Carnival. Got my kids in a fake school. We ain't. You know, makes it a bit more powerful. Then Pharrell Scott asked, "Could a PNG tour beat Goku?" No, no. I had some family members. They were arguing about that. Who could Goku beat? Because they keep raising his power level. I'm not the biggest Dragon Ball fan, but even I know, Goku even went from having yellow hair to larger yellow hair. Dude got dude's got uh like like a fuchsia hair now, like red fuchsia hair, and he's like Super Saiyan God mode. So Goku, he's like shit. That nigga's super powerful, super powerful. He's the original anime superhero, in my opinion, as far as I know. So yeah, no, PNG Tour couldn't beat him. I mean, I know you guys probably think differently. I disagree with the PNG Tour fans on a lot of things, especially the Kid versus Biden stuff. Let me leave it at that. But yeah, no, he couldn't beat Goku. I'm not even gonna be funny about it. I can't disrespect Goku. I can't disrespect Dragon Ball, bro. Rest in peace, Akira Toriyama, legend. All right. And DG says, I live in the South too. My condolences. He says, she's Haley's mom. Oh yeah, yo, I remember. Yeah, I don't think they said her name in the episode. She was in that Kissy Cards episode, and I was like, I should know who this voice actress is. I don't think I bothered to look it up because I was so stressed about getting that episode done of the show. Um, so I think the rage that's induced in me at having to watch these cartoons, it just comes out in the scripts, and so I go as hard as I can. So it's like flashing colors just pass before me, and I have to process all the like terrible dialogue and like translate it into something remotely entertaining. It's a process. It's a process. Frost guy said, "We are technically rewinding to find the part. Are you trying to find the part where I grade A underrate myself?" Yeah, I'm glad I've been showing my face. My um friggin' what's a nice way to say this? Um, Higher than normal pitched voice since like 2018 because I'm really not as embarrassed as I should be. And derelict country, good old derelict. Okay, because painted back said, I would tune in if it weren't 4 a.m. Bro, this is not as interesting as one of your streams. Okay, I'm literally only here to address subscribers. We're not gonna be reacting to Irish Mortal Kombat. So sorry, bud. I mean, he's probably not listening anymore. Yeah, it probably is 4 a.m. I don't know. I don't know. Uh, then XFR Trek says, I saw you on Twitter, and I knew it was ironic, and I loved it. Yeah, I think most people realized it was ironic. I didn't see a whole lot of people saying, "Oh, this hateful guy, this right wing lunatic." I mean, yeah, I try to make sure as ridiculous as possible because this is a group of people they are literally the most ridiculous people in America. What How do I say this? It's like what they believe is so unbelievably stupid, and the things they say are so unbelievable that it's hard to make up. So I can understand why some people wouldn't realize it's satire, but I think most people are smart enough to realize it. Because it was this one guy I heard about today, and I'm paraphrasing here, but um, he it's so crazy. These people are so crazy, but they're like mask off racism. It's like, jeez, man. It's like he was on his crappy little show, and he called a Supreme Court Justice, Judge Ketanji Brown Jackson. Bro called her Judge Jumanji Jungle. And I was like, when I first heard this, I was like getting ready in the morning, getting out of bed and stuff, and I was like, wait, did they say Jumanji? I heard the word Jumanji twice, and I'm like, who's this nigga talking about? He's talking about Judge Ketanji Brown Jackson, and he called it Jumanji Jungle. I'm like, that kind of mask off racism I was talking about with somebody later. It was like, that kind of mask off racism, that's not something you can make up. You gotta have so much hatred in your heart to come up with something like as evil as that, bro. Called her Jumanji Jungle. Bro, I don't care if it's funny. That's just racist. That's not something that anybody should be saying. So just the level of hatred you have to have. I just know that I'm never gonna be able to match that, cause I don't hate any particular group of people. I'm speaking politically here, or I guess in general, but specifically politically. I don't hate any group of people enough to come up with just hateful, like drivel as that. How do you live with yourself after saying something like that? I've said some stuff I wish I could take back. I've done some things to people I really wish I could apologize for. I should have apologized for. You know, mostly IRL. But saying shit like Jumanji Jungle, I'm like, nigga, you have lost your. This is the same dude that said Trump was the Messiah anyway. So we're not dealing logically here. So whatever. Let me get off this. This is probably gonna get clipped. I don't care. I don't care. There are a lot of cool moments here. I don't give a shit. Whatever. And then God, what was it? What's the next one we're doing? Oh yeah, okay. DG, you said Haley's art style is kinda not very good. Look, I disagree. I think the character designs are good. It's just when they're moving, that's the problem. And yeah, let me just go ahead and say it. I mean, I'd be hard pressed to call the show animation. It's so stilted. I mean, calling that show animated is like calling my show animated. You know, it's like it's not lazy. It's just sort of fly by night. I feel like at this point in Western animation, we should be striving for a little bit better. I think puppet rig animation is the way to do that. But it's I guess the way it works in like South Korea and Malaysia, if I'm getting this correctly, because that's where most of this animation is done, is like they still use ink and paint, and so it's just easier for them not to do puppet rig. I say just do puppet rig. I think that work pretty good. Look good in total drama. That was almost 20 years ago. You know, an old school show. I was like, just use puppet rig. You all good? You all good? Shit. Okay, I'm not gonna address that one yet. Um, yeah, shit. What was I saying? Yeah, no, the character designs. I like the character designs. Like the first poster they released for the show, it was like Haley. She's like raising a little journal. I thought, nigga, that's kind of cool. And I saw the show, and I'm like, okay, that's not. It's not as cool anymore. It's not as cool. All right, then. I feel very flattered right now. XFR Trick says, "You're awesome." And then some other stuff. Okay, that's probably in reference to shit I was saying. The chat is on a delay, and I can't change that. So I just want to know I acknowledge your messages. I just can't effectively respond to them. I'm sorry. Yeah, then DG says, "Can't lie, you're the funniest YouTuber at the moment." Um, I mean, I can't say yes. One, because that makes me horribly narcissistic, and two, I've seen some much funnier guys out there. Check out these channels called Scion and Saya to God, wait, is it Saya to Goat? Saya to Goat. That's what it is. Those two are extremely funny, very very funny guys. I would definitely recommend them. Those two are. I mean, their stuff is a bit raunchy, so it's a bit NC-17, but just the absurdity of it, it makes me laugh. And there's some good punchlines. Um, and I know when you guys look them up, this just kind of reflect very poorly on me, and I might get the stream taken down. But yeah, no, I'm not the funniest guy on YouTube. I try to make my videos entertaining. I don't try to come up with the funniest jokes. I just try to come up with moments that make people feel something. So, because I'm not a very good writer, I'm not a very good comedy writer. I remember watching some of like Dick Bowles' Man of Glory. Someone I wrote on my own The script was very truncated, and the story is not good. It's like random events. I think it was the best it could be because of the situation it was made under, and because of how much shit I had to make up. But no, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. He said my videos are very rewatchable. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I can go back and rewatch a lot of PNG Tour episodes because one, I don't remember making them, and a lot of them were easy to make, so I don't have bad memories. But yeah, they are very rewatchable. I'll agree with that. So I'm surprised that a lot of them don't really blow up after the fact. But I'm glad that when new fans come into the show, they'll have like a large back catalog, and YouTube will just keep recommending them old videos. That might not be very good, but um, I'm proud of quite a few of them. I'm not proud of what I say because well, it was very stupid. But I've in general I've tried to keep the show pretty clean. To a modern level of acceptability. Just certain phrases I try to stay away from, and not the N word, because I mean, you see a lot of these right wing people say it because it's quote unquote funny. I think the Peach Tuber just says it because I don't know he's an asshole. He calls his brother a nigga. That's crazy. Jerry, it's just crazy. Jadarius could beat his ass, so I don't even know why he says it. It's wild. I don't know. Then then we got a couple people say, "Yikes!" I don't know what to say. Probably like the Jumanji jungle thing. I hate that I even have to say that, bro. Shane Vaughn, man. Shane Vaughn, when I see you, I oughta. I'm shaking my fist right now. Why I oughta. Anyway, that was a joke, by the way. Then Blender. What, like the program? Oh dang! I'm honored. I'm glad the Blender's in my chat. No, I'm just playing. He says that the animation doesn't feel fluid. They feel kind of cheap. No, you're right. I mean, Haley's on it. It's not. That's an issue with a lot of cartoons nowadays, isn't it? Like television animation. It doesn't look right. You can see the limitations. And some shows like Moon Girl, they can really use that to their advantage because the art style in that show is already pretty sick, and they can use the excuse of it's based on the Marvel comics, so it's supposed to look like a comic book. I mean, that show looks good. Haley's on it. It's like a night and day difference. I really don't. I guess it's the people making the show and the budget they're allotted. So something like Moon Girl would have a bigger budget than Haley's on it, but I don't know. Just one style is more watchable to me than the other. It's like Chicago Party Inn and Big Mouth on Netflix. I saw a little bit of Big Mouth. It's a decent show. Animation just turns me off because it's so stilted and janky. Same goes for a lot of Fox cartoons, which I don't really talk about on the PNG Tuber, and I probably should a bit more because well, I won't go into it too much. But yeah, they got really weird, janky animation. Not the biggest fan of that. And the art styles can't even say them because everything's like a Simpsons or Family Guy clone. Only one I particularly like was the Great. It's not the Great No House. Why did I say that? Bless the Hearts first season. I kind of like that one because they had the puppet rig thing. Then they switched to the cheap generic animation style you're talking about, and it fell off a cliff. You guys probably don't know what I'm talking about, but um, that's probably a show I'm gonna have to talk about one day. I'm just gonna have to take the L and just have it be a 10 out of 10. Like the Border Town video, because I fucking love Border Town. But that video didn't do too well. Then XF Track says, oh wait, okay, yeah, okay, I didn't know I was just one. XF Track says, boy, ain't none of your 5 viewers clipping nothing. Okay, okay, you say that, but I'm really worried that if that stuff about the cartoon tubers being boring thing gets out, I'm gonna get into trouble. They're gonna send the Pinkertons after me. Wait, hold on. Oh, guys, I'm looking out the window. Oh, there's a van. Hold on, let me check my little Wi-Fi thing. Oh, that's an FBI van, bro. They're coming for me. They're coming for me. I don't know. I'm feeling more persecuted than a Donald Trump supporter right now. Oh. Okay, whatever. I'm tripping. I'm tripping. Whatever. But yeah, no. Seriously, if that gets clipped and that gets around, these YouTubers that I don't respect, will they're gonna come after me. And it's like a lot of let me just say it, a lot of the people that a lot of cartoon tubers, there are a couple of them that I really do like and I really do appreciate. And I've been with them through thick and thin. Even they were saying the dumbest shit, as it was like personal issues and didn't upload as often. But a lot of them they just suck, you know. And those are the ones I feel like they're the most dangerous. They kind of hang with dangerous people, you know. You know, Cosmodore. Let me just say that. Let me just say that his affiliates. That's all I'm gonna say. All I'm gonna say. It's like hanging with Diddy. What did Diddy do? Diddy did it. No Diddy. Anyway, let me stop. Okay, anyway, um, okay, yeah. Then XFR Trick says you talking about letting the horses shit everywhere was funny. I have no idea what you're talking about now. I'm sorry. I know you're referencing one of the videos. I I don't remember which one because I've done so many of these episodes and I can't remember what I say or write. So I could probably go into Google Docs right now. I have my I have my main web browser closed for the sake of privacy. Um, Actually, I could look it at my phone, but I got my Bobby Brown playing, so oh no, I can't really look right now. But yeah, man, it's I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm sorry. Uh, yeah, I'm glad you appreciate that joke. I just don't remember telling it. Then then Blender says, "I met you with the Fiona Cake season 2 video." I thought it was funny. I wanted to do more videos about that show, but it was there were production constraints. That's the best way to say it. Without completely exposing myself, and I couldn't really finish that video. So I still got to do an actual follow up to Fiona and Cake. I think that could be pretty fun at some point in the future. Although I'll probably have to ask one of my friends to help me write it. Um, and my friends they actually enjoy the show, which is surprising since they don't watch anything else I put out. So yeah, I think there's one guy in particular, or two of them actually. I think they'd be down to help me with that. So yeah, there's definitely more coming from that. I gotta pay penance and go a little Catholic here. It's fitting with the image in the bottom left. Gotta go a little Catholic and pay penance. Da, da, da. But yeah, no, I'm glad you enjoyed the Fiona and Cake video. I didn't think it was that good, but I did the best I can with what I could. That's as much as I'll say. And my ethnically challenged brother. Yeah, I don't know where the idea to make Jadarius black came from. Well, he's racially black. Um, what was the deal? I'm trying to remember. Um, I think I was just sitting in class one day, and I thought about the Peach Tuber's family because I was thinking about fleshing out the show during season 2, and he actually makes his first appearance in the Strange World video. I still love that video. I love it with all my heart, and that was his first appearance. And so I was thinking about his family long before then, and then had some life changes, and I was finally able to make the All American Family video. I'm glad people seem to enjoy that. So, no, 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 that's a W. I love Jadarius. People seem to love Jadarius too. This one dude named Z's Vibe G. He was, um, he's a solid YouTuber. I give him probably a solid YouTuber. It's a pretty good podcast. Does a lot of Owl House content. So surprised I didn't know about him sooner. He did a reaction video to the PNG tuber, and he really helped the channel. And you still see him in the comments sometimes. So big shout out to him. I don't think he knows really how much I appreciate him. I already made a hate video about him in the PNG tuber style. But it's all love to him. But yeah, no, I think Jadarius is a favorite of his. I don't know. I don't know if it's the design. I don't know if it's because he's black and black apparently equals cool. That's why Cadillacs is so popular. But yeah, his ethnically challenged brother. Fucking love playing Jadarius. And when I do his voice, it doesn't even sound like me. You know, it's like a PNG tuber. I really think you shouldn't harass cartoon writers to the brink of suicide. I mean, I just don't think that's a good idea. So took a little Patrick Mahomes inspiration. I was on a Chiefs kick until I saw the Super Bowl. Kind of. Let me stop. This is not an NFL video. If I get to talk about football, oh boy, because I was at a football game with the Snack Man co-founder channel the other day. That was a lot of fun. But it got we were just talking about football so much, so we forgot we were watching the football game. So if I get talking about football, bro, I go crazy. I go crazy. Yeah. Anyway, and then FX Tracks. Not gonna lie. Forcing the stream. I thought you were white. LMAO. I have. I've been told that I sound white. So yeah. I don't know. I think somebody could watch diecast reviews and somebody could watch the PNG tuber and then not put together the fact that I'm black. I don't know how to feel about that. I really don't know how to feel about that. Like having a bit of an existential crisis. I don't know. I guess some YouTubers you kind of tell they're black. You know, someone like Cold Fusion made some badass content. Yeah, he's black, but you can't tell because he sounds like a push uh British guy. He's actually no, he's like a black Australian. Thought he was Aboriginal, but no, he's of African descent. So sometimes you can't tell, sometimes you can. It's like it, it's like if MKBHD never showed his face or hands, I would not think that he was black. Never has he started speaking in Ebonics. I don't know if that's the right term. Just hey dog, you know, folks done get this turned up. A Mustang, a V8 supercharged, dual liter, got the Eco Tech in the back. Kind of exposing myself with that last engine mention. But yeah, it naturally aspirated, get it turned up. Dodge SRT Hellcat Demon. Got got a $600 car note, run no insurance, no plates. Got myself a Ford Crown Victoria, Lincoln Grand Marquis. Got my grandma's town car, pimping it around town, jive turkeys. So no, I don't talk like that. So I guess that's why people assume that I'm white. No, I'm just a black guy that needs to shave. Not my what's it called? No, let me stop there. But it's like not my mustache though. I gotta keep down. I'm trying to pull off a Tom Selleck look. Ah, bro. Okay, bro. I'm going on tangents, bro. I gotta read your messages, bro. I'm sorry. I'm going on tangents. Talking about cars. It's been on my mind lately. Um, Blender says probably the most fluid art style on the show I've seen is Ed, and Nettie. Yeah, and the animation in that show is really good, and it's deceptively good too, just because of how many drawings that we put in to give it like the squiggle vision, sort of classic cartoon look. It's such a good show. I haven't watched much of Ed, and Nettie though, and someone asked me about that before. I told one of my friends in particular, he'd probably kill me if you heard me say that. I just haven't watched that much of the show. So if I was gonna rewatch any cartoon, it'd probably be Finishing Gumball, maybe regular show, and I get on some Ed, and Nettie, man. Probably. But yeah, no, I mean I agree with Blender shit. And DJ says a Chicago party and it's kind of whatever. I wouldn't mind if it returned. It got canceled, so I'm sorry, but it's not coming back. I mean, you know, I'm laughing about saying that. Definitely, they're just so comical about canceling shows. And like a big part of the reason why I don't got like what's it called? Well, I don't got Netflix. I only like two shows on Netflix. I'm not gonna name which ones they are because again that would expose me. But I'm not gonna I'm not gonna subscribe just because you got two good shows. You know, I'm sorry. Netflix is the modern day CBS. That was such an old head reference. I'm probably gonna lose subscribers after saying that, but still, it's like, bro, it's like people have Netflix because everybody else has. It's like an obligation, but I'm not like everybody else. You know, I got YouTube Premium. Man, that's something that I have shown in one of my videos. It's kind of embarrassing, but I don't know. It's like a cult. Once you're in the cult of YouTube Premium, you just can't get away from it. I've been subscribed for like a year. You know, I'm not ashamed. That's who I am, guys. I got YouTube Premium. I don't fuck with Netflix. They cancel good shows like Hoops and and the Chicago Party. Yeah. Fuck. Okay. Let me stop. Let me stop. Because the algorithm's probably gonna show the Hoops video. I don't even gotta mention it. Okay, where the fuck was I? Okay. And Valtu said the PNG tuber can like relate to. Thank you for clarifying that, because I'm an old ass man. Does he ken the spot from Across the Spider Verse? he does actually. I don't know if I talked about that in the video, and I don't think I was really on the. I don't think I caught wind of the right wing's obsession with uh, race, but yeah, he does ken the spot. I mean, think about it. They're both downtrodden. They're in the slums and in predominantly black communities. That's got to be scary. That's got to be a scary thing. And look, people think the PNG tuber is the villain. You know, hell, the guy who created him doesn't even like him. You know, and people online don't like him. You know, people don't like the PNG tuber. People don't like Spot. They're hated, and so he thinks that you know the Spot is just proof that the white man is oppressed. The white man can't get any good representation in movies. Why do they do us like this? Why do we always have to be the villainous buffoons? So I know I'm obviously I'm tripping, but that's what the PNG tuber thinks. So yeah, he does ken Spot from across the Spider Verse. Yeah, there you go. It's not a word I see too often. That one was a bit after my time. I try to keep up with the slang of the youth. I know like No Diddy, Riz, Ohio Yacht, Rizzler, Phantom Tax. That was a new one. But yeah, no, Ken is a different. Well, I didn't hang out with people that use that sort of vernacular too much. Um, Let me leave it at that. I mean, I'm not trying to say anything negative. It's just like that was not my crowd. I kind of wish it was though, cause I left high school associated with some interesting people. Some of which I talked to today. But yeah, let me leave it at that. X Matrix. Well, let me say this about that guy, about this guy right here. I used I watched him growing up. Let me leave it at that. I watched him growing up. I was like, wait, you got settings? What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay, I did. You just get that menu. I don't want it, bro. It's ridiculous, bro. Guys, I don't know these computers. Uh, these are Cosmodor. Yeah, I was watching some documentaries about him. Like, I used to watch this dude. What happened to him? You know, he was kind of one of those pretentious guys, but he had an okay presentation. And then I forgot about all the stuff that happened. He kept getting controversies and coming back, and I'm like, bro, how do you? It's like, how do you embarrass? I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry. I don't know. Dude was weird. Dude was weird. It's like it's so easy to not get in trouble with this type of stuff. It's like I know that in the future, as I get bigger and bigger, channel grows, nothing's gonna come out against me because I don't beat my wife. I don't do hard drugs. It sounds like I'm jesting. I sort of am, but I mean I don't do all that stuff. I don't know. I've never understood the allure of getting caught out there like that. You get caught out there. I say get caught out there for like trivial stuff, for like dumb shit you did when you were younger. Don't get caught out there for messaging, people you shouldn't be, bro, or like engaging in like relationships. It's always so weird, man. I don't get it. I don't get it. And I mean, no diss to anybody who does, but can you at least like make sure that you're like they're the same age as you? Or else stuff like this happens, and you're embarrassed, and you gotta answer to your family. Why are we getting all this hate because of some freaky stuff you were doing online? It's like, please, just don't do that. You gotta watch. You gotta watch who you associate with, bro. And you gotta get your mind right. Let me stop. I mean, that's all I gotta say. Let me stop. Let me stop. Let me stop. And then Froze guy said horses shitting, shitting everywhere from the Moon Girl clip that got popular. Okay, look, I don't remember making the videos, and I saw that clip as recently as a couple of days ago. I don't remember what was in the clip, so I'm always just focused on the next thing. It's like, in this little window right there, I got a Disney Channel rant open in Premiere. So I don't remember what I said. Oh, sorry, I don't remember what I said. But I'm still glad you enjoyed though. Then Exporter Green said it. Frost guy said, William Shakespeare would not have invented the English language if he knew it would be used to create this. One of it might be the funniest line of all the PNG. No, I thought that was really, really funny. That it was hard recording that line, because because it was just so ridiculous. When I was coming up with it, I'm like, bro, I need to go all out for this movie because I love the movie. And so I came up with that. I came up with that. So the line was also made to piss off a family member. So when they see that video, um, they're gonna be mad at me for saying that. But that was a good line. That was a very good line. He also sets himself back like Christopher Columbus. Actually, let me stop. I'm not gonna talk about Christopher Columbus because that's gonna be like a dark pattern of like crazy stories from high school about that nigga. So yeah, and I'm glad you enjoyed that line. I actually love Nimona. I thought that was the best animated movie from last year. I thought Across Spider Verse was the animation was better, but I like the story and message of Nimona better. I fucking love that movie. And like I read the comic when I was much younger, and I liked it. I thought it was cool. I knew they were making a movie. Then the movie came out. I'm like, shit. I mean, it's different from the comic, but it's better than the movie. So I think they did a fantastic job. And the directors in Nimona, they also directed Spies in Disguise. That was a movie I saw when it first came out in what was it? Late 2019. I love that one. Like Will Smith and Tom Holland. That was so good, and it had another great message in it. Um, I'm a sucker for agenda-driven entertainment. Fucking love Nimona. That was such a good movie. And I was thinking about rewatching it the other day. I might rewatch it. No, I gotta do something tomorrow, so I probably won't rewatch it tonight. But yeah, no, that was badass. Then Private Rabbit says, "Hey guys, I'm back. Welcome back." Uh, True Kermit. Yeah, no, Mahomes. I think we've been lied to. I think Jim Henson might have been reincarnated into what's his name? Patrick Patrick middle name Mahomes Junior. Yeah. Yeah, and you said I'm black, light skin. Okay, thank you for clarifying. It's good to know. I know one light skin. Actually, I know two. I know two. One of them is one of them is a good friend of mine. The other one was I had to I had to I had to file a restraining order against him. There was some interesting actions and statements made. So anyway, yeah, the William said PNG tuber is is my is my existence a woke propaganda. If you if you aren't like him, yes. Let me leave it at that. I'm not willing to go as far as he would go in my normal voice, but yes, your existence is woke propaganda. If you aren't exactly like him, if you aren't a Giga Chad, true American patriot that's dead set on voting for Emperor Trump this November. God, let me stop talking about the election. The thing's such a fucking joke. I'm gonna say, guys, right now. I'm gonna write in Mickey Mouse. I'm literally, I had to do that last election. I think that was like a local thing. I had to write in Mickey Mouse because I didn't know who the hell to write in, and I voted for the governor and all that, and they were actual candidates, but it was like one judge position. There was nobody on the ballot, so I just put in Mickey Mouse. That's what I had to do this election. Shit, I had to do either Mickey Mouse or somebody else. I shouldn't say who it is. Some liberal guy who's not even eligible to run. But yeah, no, bro, I'm good. I'm voting for Mickey Mouse. Uh, okay, good. That doesn't show on the stream. DJ says, yeah, Chicago Party and is done. I don't think they announced it. Oh, they didn't announce it. Oh, I thought I saw something on Twitter. Hey, dang, I must have invented that. Shit. I probably conflated it with Inside Job because I got canceled in a very ridiculous way. But yeah, Melissa said if I wanted to watch one or two shows of a specific streaming service, I just pirated. Yeah, shit, there you go. I mean, it's about strategy. I'm not saying I do it, but it's about strategy. There you go. I mean, I already said that I obtained a bootleg copy earlier in the video, but there's still plausible deniability there. But I gotta say, don't pirate. You should buy everything. You should buy everything for the exorbitant prices that Hollywood charges you. Ridiculous. And at first it said, who was weird? Well, fuck, I don't know. And DJ, message retracted there. Okay, I don't know what you said, but this is the chats are being recorded. So if you said something, I'm gonna go back and see it. Um, yeah, I'm sorry to inform you, man. Sorry, but I actually don't watch the VODs back, so I don't really care. Did yeah, I don't know what you mean. Who was weird? I don't know what you mean. If you clarify, I'll address it. And Isolation Vito said, "Get a job, little bro." Um, man, I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm not gonna lie. It's tough out here for a player. It's tough out here for a player. More like that. Nah, I'm just playing, bro. You don't know me. Damn. First guy, I'm gonna go for now, but the stream was really nice. Glad you appreciate it. Farrell Scott. Um, shit, man. I'm just trying to entertain y'all. Just trying to reach out to the new subscribers. A lot of new faces in here today. Uh, glad to see y'all. Shit, I'm glad to see y'all. Oh, the message was, "I'm black." That's it. Just I'm black. That was it. Then why the hell? I guess YouTube got rid of it. I remember I was on one of the derelict streams, and I was making fun of a city, and said the F word. It was the four-letter F word to be clear, and yeah, no, they got removed. So I don't know if there's a bias towards that shitty little city, or or if you just can't say the F word. But you just said, "Oh no." Well, they just say the word black. What is it? Does that make any sense? I mean, most of us are black here, aren't we? Shit. I don't know. Fuck, I don't know. No, they deleted themselves. Okay, I don't. Okay, whatever. Whatever. I'm tripping. I'm tripping. It wasn't you two. Okay. So okay, I get it. So so they won't target anybody else, but they target me. Like a little feisty. Okay, I see. Okay, it's the life. That's the life of a bad bitch. It's the life of a bad bitch. There you go. Mm, Jesus. Okay. Yes. Yeah. Thanks for clarifying. Okay, y'all. It's been fuck, man. It's been an hour and 13 minutes. I think I've done everything I need to do, y'all. Bro, thank you all for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. Let me close the window capture thing and then turn my webcam back on. No, that wouldn't be a good idea. I'm not wearing pants. Um, shit, y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Um, not just the stream. I mean, like the videos and stuff. I mean, I really do appreciate it. You know, I mean, the only reason I keep going is because of y'all, and I got some pretty good. I think it's pretty good. I got some pretty good content in store. I'm trying to challenge myself, so the videos haven't been as frequent as they should be. I try to get out 12 to 15 a month, but it's not always possible. And so, shit, I just try to do the best I can. Probably should keep the chat open in case anybody said anything. Blender says bye, but y'all, thank y'all for watching, fellas and ladies. Hope y'all enjoyed the smoke show. If you're here from Twitter, I love you. If you're just here from the algorithm, I also love you. So just know, keep on going, and I might start streaming more. Probably not, because I need a better device to stream on. Because this is not a good device for streaming. So shit, y'all. Why am I stalling, man? I will see you guys in the next one. Take care, and as always, keep on having fun. Let's go. Of course, the mic is still on.